Well, this premier matchup between two current division leaders has so far lived up to its billing, guys.
It certainly has, Matt, and it's not hard to imagine that these two impressive teams could potentially meet up again in October. So it's fun to get a look at them clashing here and sizing each other up.
Stepping up now, Ian Happ. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Meadows is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So it's a runner at first with two men out. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He waits. Now the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Hayward rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Adam Ottavino will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 0, Adam. Domingo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Baez stands at second with 2 gone. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top 3-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. So the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now, as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. Into the box, Clint Frazier, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Happ is right there, 1 down. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. From the belt, the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
So striding in, Kyle Higashioka, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now batting, Gio Urshela. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's Chris Bryant now, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is up. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. At the plate now, David Bodie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Victor Caratini.
Zach Britton enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set, the 0-1. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1 left for the Cubs. Still tied 3-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
The center fielder, Austin Meadows.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bryant is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, LeMahieu brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Gardner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is gone. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's now 6-3.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Jeremy Jeffress enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress. The batter, the designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. Yes, he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it is now 7-3.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Well, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Tyler Chatwood trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So now to the plate, Austin Meadows.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Happ is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 8-3.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing first base, number 11.
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Cameron Maybin now. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 2 for 3.
Cameron Maybin.
Mike Ford is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 72, Mike Ford.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Meadows coming in on it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Now here's the pitch. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So that ends what was quite an entertaining matchup of top dogs here, guys.
Yeah, when 2 division leaders face off, it is like 2 alpha dogs staring at each other. Unfortunately, there's only going to be room for 1 at the top of the pack. But it's fun to get a peek at what it looks like for these 2 contenders to tangle head-to-head.
Yeah, this was a fun matchup, and I have a ton of respect for both of these 2 teams. But what really matters is what comes of these 2 teams later in the season when championships are won and lost. I want to see what these teams have become at that point.
Jackie Bradley Jr. makes his first start for them today after they traded for him. Guys, it's a new look lineup after they added him as a piece for their postseason push.
And he knows they're looking for him to provide a spark with the bat, Matty. They're hoping he's the missing piece for this offense.
Yeah, no doubt, Devo. A lot of teams tinker with their roster over the course of the season, hoping to find that right combo of players. We'll see if this move looks good after today.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr., number 14 on the season, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Chasing after it is Bradley.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. One inning in the books here. It's the Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air to center field.
You're going, you're going, you're going, you're going.
And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles nothing. Anthony Santander the next to bat. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He also has 1 home run. LeMahieu over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the. So digging in now, Pat Valaika. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. High in the air into shallow left center. Bradley is in a ways as he'll make the catch for out number 1. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Davis.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Bradley is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Alberto.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley has a beat on this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. The sights inside. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Santander looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is.
At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Hey, eat it, eat it. Cut it right there.
So stepping in, Pedro Severino.
Number 28, Pedro.
The 1-2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Oh, and he misses it. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. So a struggle that time for him. So coming to the plate, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Davis.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. 7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Pedro Severino, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for the Orioles. They're on top by 3-8. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Get your pitch right here.
From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayes on the run for it. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. The relay throw, and now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Well, they got great production at the plate from him in his debut with his new team.
They sure did. It's so huge to have a game like this after being traded. It just makes it so much easier to settle in and hopefully have a bunch more games like this one.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Solak's on the move. To the track, to the wall. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and we are tied again. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Line drive to left. Solak's got it, and there's one gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding forward now is the DH, Clint Frazier, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. Solak's on the move. At the track, the wall. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run shot to left center, and it's now 7-4.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Jonathan Hernandez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 72, Jonathan Hernandez.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. High in the air out to center field. Taveras waits on it. And that ends the inning. But they get the long ball working here as they club 3 home runs in the inning on their way to putting up a 6th spot. 9th inning coming up. All set to start the 9th in this one. And set to go is the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. I thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sam Huff comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game. Digging in the switch hitter, Leody Taveras. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.